Today on Story Babble, we're going to talk about gifts for filmmakers under $200. At the end, I'm going to have a $50 gift that I'm going to show Kate, who hasn't seen it before, and see whether or not it's something that she'd be interested. Kate Mower is my daughter and is a professional photographer, and she does really fantastic work. I'm going to take a moment here and brag about my daughter by just showing you some of her work. Nice job, Kate.
Oh, well, thank you. Thanks for paying for college.
That's true. I forgot about that. Let's just start with this light, which I think would be good for any filmmaker or photographer.
I think so.
And it's this one right here. So great. This is the Aputure MT Pro, and it's a little tube light. And the truth is, I have a larger tube light here on the wall back behind you, but they can see. And I use that as a hair light, which I do really enjoy. That's made by Amaran. But this little guy here can do so much, and so much for filmmakers, and so much for photographers as well.
Yeah, this would be a good on-location light. I shoot with strobes in the studio, but if I'm on location, sometimes you need fill or a hair light, or even in like a lower light situation, be a main light. And it's pretty soft and pretty versatile. It's easy to handhold.
Now, for all of these products, I have a link in the descriptions, and that's an affiliate link with Amazon, so that I get a little cut of that if you order from there. But these are not sponsored. These are just the things that I've bought pretty much for myself. And you know, filmmakers do tend to buy things for themselves. That's what makes them really hard to buy for, because if they want it, they probably already bought it. I would show you all the tricks that this can do, but I'll let you just watch the next video for that.
I've seen that video.
Yeah, you like it?
Yeah, I'm a subscriber.
Well, you're the one.
Yeah.
All right, I've searched Amazon and I found the cheapest lens for my Sony camera, and it's right here. It is the Xuan focus-free 30mm f10 body cap lens.
It is so cool. I get so excited about stuff like this because this reminds me of like those old box cameras, like the old Holga cameras with the like light leaks and stuff like that. And it has a real like kind of artsy, weird, you don't know what you're gonna get, distorted.
Very hipster.
Yeah, it is. It's really fun.
Any artist would like this, because basically it's a really, really crappy lens, and that gives you some real character.
Yeah, and you have to kind of work within what the lens gives you in this quirky way that is a lot of fun.
All right, staying with the inexpensive present, here's something, you haven't seen this. This is a little 9-blade multi-tool from SmallRig. So it's got all the little hex screws here. This is really good for taking off quick release plates.
Oh.
If you got this for Christmas, would this?
Well, you know, I honestly have never used a tool on any of my equipment, but maybe if I had something like this, my tripod would be tight. So...
That's true, because most tripods are going to have some hex key on them, right?
And I don't know how to make it tight.
You want to borrow that?
Yeah, I think so.
Put that in your purse. All right, now speaking of Kate's purse, I asked her to bring the hard drive that I lent her. And this hard drive comes from SanDisk. It's 1 terabyte. It's about $129. You have it somewhere? Where are you going? Okay, so this is something that any filmmaker or photographer could use, and that is an external hard drive. This one is a 1 terabyte, and it's made by SanDisk, and it's kind of my favorite hard drive.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, I know. That's why it's in your purse.
Yeah, it's my dad's, and I stole it.
So, yeah. You just go back in your purse?
Yeah.
Well, okay. I have another one here. I had to buy another one because she kept borrowing it, and, well, yeah, I never get it back.
It's still yours. It just has a lot of important files I need right now, so I'm going to hold on to it for a few more years.
Okay. Sort of like a gift.
Yeah.
It's more for like a rental or a subscription. So a subscription to my hard drive.
That's right.
Yeah, I had to buy another one.
Good thing it's free.
Yeah, free for you.
Yeah.
$129 for you. Actually, this one is a 2 terabyte, and it's a little more money than that. Wait,
Ooh, can I see that?
No, you cannot see that one. Okay, so now let's just talk about other like frou-frou things. Like, do you like to get like a little keychain that has like a camera on it or anything like that?
No, I hate that. And you know, it's like I'm a photographer, but that doesn't mean I want pictures of cameras and the word photographer on everything I own. I I don't like that at all. I mean, if somebody did, it'd be like, oh, you thought of me and I care about that. I will store this on my shelf for a number of time until I can discard it. And thank you for the thought.
I hope none of those people watch.
Yeah.
Yeah. There are some frou-frou things I like this, like here. This is relatively inexpensive, and you know, it's pretty simple. It has some batteries in it, and you know, kind of goes like that. This would be good for a YouTuber, I think.
Yeah.
You know, you set it back on the shelf or something.
And
something
even
like
just like for someone's den or office, it's kind of a
Yeah.
nice decor. It's not too frou-frou. There's like,
no?
you know.
Is there some usefulness to it? Maybe
It can be.
you can
It's
tell
kind of borderline.
tell the children, hey,
Go either way.
I'm videoing here.
That's right.
Yeah,
That's how I talk to
okay.
my kids. You've heard. Can I tell you my favorite gift, photography-related gift?
Yeah, what's your favorite?
Is that you gave me?
What's that?
It's my mug canister thing.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I asked you to bring that, but you lost it.
I did. You know.
Yeah.
I'm really good at losing.
But you know
things.
what? I bought you another one. Yeah, and then I lost it. It's in the garage somewhere. I can't find it for today's shoot. Yeah, we've been having some remodeling done at the house, so
It's true. The
yeah,
house is torn
everything's.
apart.
I can't get to it, but when I do get to it, it's yours. And I'll show you a picture here of it. Basically, it looks exactly like a lens, except it is a mug.
Yeah, and when I opened it, looks like a lens, but it's really light. And you take off the
Lens cap.
lens
These
cap.
are called lens
Yeah,
caps.
I don't use lens
No,
caps.
you don't, do you?
But but when you take off the lens cap, then it's hollow and it's like a thermos. And I loved it so much. It's so fun.
Yeah.
See, it's frou-frou, but it's useful.
It's useful
and it's
to
fun.
store pens in or something.
Oh, I drank from it.
You drank from
yeah,
it? You
hot
actually
chocolate.
used it?
Yeah,
hot
I did.
chocolate?
Yeah.
You drank hot chocolate.
I
out of
lived in
that lens.
Idaho.
Oh, that's true.
Cold. But I actually loved it so much I got one for my mentor too.
Here's one in the $90 range, and this is kind of expensive. I mean, you'd have to really like the person to get this, right? Wouldn't you? That'd be some sort of relative or someone you owe a big favor to. Kind of like the MT Pro that we talked about. Pretty bright,
Yeah, it is very
pretty
bright.
useful, and a little under half the price of the MT Pro.
And
so.
it's nice because it's a little more like portable. Throw it in your bag. It seems pretty sturdy.
Yeah, comes with this really cool case. And then this right here just is a diffuser that goes on here. A word of caution though, if you're going to buy this, you might want to wait a little bit. There is an MT Pro coming out, although it probably costs more money. But it will be brighter and a
Which
little
for
thicker.
photographers, you always want more light.
Yeah.
So the more light, the better. I never have too much light.
Yeah, I can get too much light. See, that's too much light.
And this is really good for, I think, photographers too.
You would like one of those?
Yeah.
If you got one of those, would you get excited?
Yeah,
All right.
totally. And
again, with the app, you can make this any color that you want.
Yeah.
Very bright, versatile.
Which I think
cool
photographers
light.
can use the different colors. Now, when it does like rainbowy things that move, I don't think, that's not really a photographer trick that we care about. But if it is a stagnant color, there's a lot you can do.
I find this light extremely helpful for a little fill or a little pop in. Fantastic light, $90. All right, so for $70, you can get this Aputure B7c Bulb that is pretty awesome. It pretty much does what the MC does, but it's in a light bulb, and it can be threaded into a regular lamp, and its superpower is to actually work as a light bulb that you can control, usually in the background. Not as bright as the MC, although kind of bright when you get right up in your face, but wouldn't use it as a light for anyone, but for the background, it's awesome. And this is another thing that if your filmmaker already has one of these, then getting another one is great because you can always use more of these in your bag. I happen to have, 4.
And this is something I probably wouldn't like as much as the other one. It's a little less portable looking, and I don't have a lot of use for it. This would be better for me.
I think for a YouTuber, though, in the background, this would be awesome.
Oh, yeah. For sure.
Because you can dim it down to whatever you want. So videographers would love this. Photographers would absolutely hate getting this light.
So if you hate a photographer and don't want them to be your friend anymore, you can get them this for Christmas.
Oh, hey, here you go.
Oh.
Oh, sorry. And it's unbreakable. Okay, so while we were recording, my second camera died. The battery died.
And that was the one that was my close-up.
That was your
The most important one.
Yeah, sorry, it just died. And so that brings me to my next one, and that is this. If you know the brand of camera that your videographer or your filmmaker has, this is a dummy battery. And so what this is basically is a way to plug your camera in to get power without putting it on battery. And it has a battery at this end that looks like a normal Sony battery, and on this end goes into the wall. So instead of just throwing another battery in there, we can plug this in, and we won't have to worry about the battery ever going out. What do you think?
That is super cool.
Let's try it. Here, let's put it up. All right, so.
Oops, I don't know how to press the button.
Did we get it?
That's right. Now we can continue.
Now, some of these cameras have power in from USB-C, but I find that if the power supply behind that isn't up very high, that they will eventually go out and burn out as well.
Yeah, they burn power faster than that can supply it.
Yeah, but the dummy batteries here work great, and they're not very expensive.
And that's something that also would be handy just to have in your bag as an emergency in case some reason. I mean, the worst thing that could happen to any videographer or photographer is to not have batteries. I actually have like nightmares where I run out of batteries and I have to use my hands or something to take pictures with no camera.
That's how you.
And it works in my dreams. Yeah, I've had to do it a couple times.
Well, here, try it with try put your hands up and then use this.
I'll have to. It only works in dreams.
Okay. Okay, another thing that I bought and is in my garage and I can't get to is a sensor cleaning kit. Have you ever cleaned the sensor of your camera?
No.
You ever thought about it?
I have had someone else clean it before I've taken it in and said, clean my sensor.
Oh, okay. So would you not want to touch your own sensor and try to clean it? Or you just always want some professional to do it?
I don't know. I might try to clean my own sensor. I'd probably do it more often if I knew how.
And if someone gave you a kit for Christmas or something, you'd probably do it? You might?
And again, it's a good like emergency kit just to have in your bag in case a dust storm, I don't know what I'm doing, photographing in a dust storm, but you know, whatever, you can have that available to you. It would be handy. It would be a nice like little emergency kit.
Yeah, that's a little more practical. That's sort of like getting underwear from your
but see, I like
mother or something. Do you?
Yeah, I do.
All right, underwear it is then.
Yeah.
Okay, here's another one that's also locked up in the garage, and that is a label maker.
Oh, yeah.
A label maker isn't necessarily a filmmaker photographer gift, but I don't know of any filmmaker or photographer that couldn't use a label maker.
Yeah, it's true.
What I do, a little tip for you, is that you get a power adapter for something, some kind of product that you own or whatever, something that has to charge or whatever. Label it as to what it is. Those little things that go on the wall.
Yeah.
Every time I get something new, just label what it is. This goes to this device.
That's really smart.
Yeah, because I have an entire box of adapters, and I have no idea where they go. Yeah.
Me too. Don't we all?
Yeah. You have a label maker?
I have parents that have a label maker.
I can. All right, so if you're looking for something even less expensive for your filmmaker, it would be gaff tape. Gaffer's tape is expensive as tape goes, but it is an inexpensive gift. And this is just the greatest invention in the world. And I don't know any filmmaker that doesn't have it and that doesn't like it. Because this tape will literally stick to anything. And the great part of it is it will come right off. So you can stick, things to things. And the great part about it is it's pretty strong, but then when you take it off, it doesn't leave a residue.
It's not all gummy.
Yeah. You use gaff tape at all?
With you, yes. I have. Mm-hmm.
You steal my gaff tape?
I should, because I use duct tape and have to use like Goo Gone on everything I own.
What? How? Who raised you?
I know.
Oh. Merry Christmas.
Oh. Put it in my big bag of stuff I steal from my dad. Keys? Your car? You're giving me your car?
I'm not giving you my car. I was going to talk about this little knife, this little Swiss Army knife. And I use this pretty much every day, and I carry the kind that has a keychain attachment to it. And I just, I love this.
Yeah, I think as a photographer I don't need that, but as a human.
So, this is pretty much for anybody.
Yeah.
A
human.
See, mine's all kind of broken here.
Yeah,
I'm looking for a new knife.
I bought my husband a nice one, and he always carries it, and I I use it a lot, actually.
Do you steal it from him?
I do.
Yeah.
I'm good at stealing things from people, apparently. I should, like, buy my own stuff.
This is the reason we're having this intervention.
Yeah.
Yeah. And lastly, there is a blank book. And this one's made by Dingbats, and I really enjoy it.
I love yours.
Yeah?
I'm jealous of it.
Yeah, I use this for all kinds of things, making notes and whatever. I think any creative person needs to have a place to write something down
See, this is,
with pen
I'm
and
like,
paper.
You
have one? What do you get?
Well, I'm like, what is
Oh,
my
look at that.
secret thing?
Yeah, don't show your passwords.
I'm like, you can
oh,
see.
look at that, yeah.
You can see
That's
my
cool.
doodles, but I'm like, oh.
Whoa!
But I...
So cool!
But I will literally just, like, when I'm on the phone with somebody, write something, and just also, like, my deepest personal journal, and, like, I know, that's why I'm like, careful of what you open. But I constantly have one, but mine is just crappy, but I'm so jealous of yours.
You like this
the
one?
quality of it is amazing.
Yeah, it's really nice.
And it's...
Now, I put
really
an air tag
nice.
on it because I've lost it a couple times. Yeah, it has graph paper. As sort
And
of
I have the dots.
Oh, dots.
I have the dots.
This will come in line paper, dots, graph paper, whatever you
I do
want.
think graph and dots are better.
It also has a little pocket here in the back. Although, look at this. It does kind of come unglued here.
Not when you only put one little thing in it.
Really?
What is this? Ooh, journal prompts. Maybe I should start journaling with prompts.
Maybe you should look in that pocket more
Never.
often. This is a good present for any creative person.
Maybe my favorite gift.
This might be your favorite gift right here.
Yes, I love notebooks.
All right, note to self.
I know. Return those fancy flashes that I bought Kate and just get her a notebook.
And now for the bonus item that I talked about, the $50 gift. You ready to see what it is?
Yes.
Let's open it up. All right, you stay right there. And this would make a great $50 gift for any photographer or videographer. Now let's get out my Swiss Army knife here and open it up. Have you seen these at all?
I have no idea what this is.
Okay.
Oh, a V-flat.
It's not a V-flat.
Oh.
It's from V-flat World.
There's a whole world of V-flats?
Apparently.
Foam.
It is a light cone.
A light cone? I haven't even heard of a light cone.
Ooh, fancy bag. Look at this. Oh, let's cave the bag.
Soft.
Is it a cone that goes around like
I know.
Like a
that's
dog
what,
cone?
I'm like, that's what. I wonder how many people have gotten this and done that. Probably 99.9%.
Can you guess what it is?
Something to put around a light that diffuses it.
It is a diffuser. It's meant for product shots.
Oh, to like shoot down
You
it?
shoot from here,
Yeah.
down
it makes
into it.
Super soft.
and then what it does is it changes the light. Well, we have this camera right here. We have this overhead camera.
We
Let's
need
see if it works.
Need a subject.
Let's need a subject. I'm going to zoom in here a little bit on the
Only
overhead
we
camera.
had some gaffer's tape.
To keep it down. I know, look at that.
Yeah.
So helpful.
Good thing my dad gave it to me as a gift.
I'm going to borrow a little bit, if you don't mind. Let's just do a loop on the bottom. See if that holds it still. Are we good like that?
Notice we have one big specular highlight.
Yeah.
This kind of second little highlight. All the light is on that side. This is going off into the shadow. I'm just trying to memorize. And then we'll see. Ooh.
And now what you can do is you can take a light like this MC Pro or the other one, and then I can put this, look at that. I can move it around
Yeah.
and get it further or as far as I want from that.
Like, and the difference between that harsh,
Yeah, the harsh
like
light.
that is harsh.
So if we dim the studio down to just this,
Oh, we just have this.
and we just have that, and we have one light, and then we can take that light and put it pretty much wherever we want. And then you can do a secondary light too.
Yeah.
You can bring in little shadows down here and there, something like that. So, kind of hours of fun.
And then you could get one of those video shots that's like,
Well, you could do that too. You could do that. Yeah, you could
all
do that.
fancy.
Yeah.
Clearly, I'm a good
Exactly.
videographer.
Well, those are some of my ideas for gifts. If you have other ideas, please leave in the comments. You can watch a video about why this is the perfect light that every filmmaker needs to have by clicking on the link that you see now. And we'll catch you in the next one.
Woo, light party.